So get a 999 call from LES saying that they've had a call from a lady who has found her 15-year-old son not breathing, CPR is required. And before we even get anywhere close to finding this boy, you can already feel the energy in the atmosphere is tense.
Somber.
Yeah, tense, somber. You get there with the ambulance service, cut it with a knife. It's a real bizarre atmosphere. One, you walk into a stranger's house, and two, you know that you're about to encounter something quite horrendous. So you try and prepare yourself on the way to the call. When you're in the cars, you know how it is. You're on blue lights and you're driving there quickly. So a lot happening. You've got to get yourself ready, get yourself focused, prepare yourself for what you're going to see. You can never really truly prepare yourself for a 15-year-old child not breathing. No. I'm a dad, so I struggled. And even though it happened years ago, I still remember the layout of the house, the stairway that I went up.
Yeah, talk me through it.
So as you walk into the house, there was a lot of family members around.
It's a hard situation to deal with.
Yeah, when we walk into the address, everyone sort of parts the way. We go up the stairs and the lad's mum is in pieces, understandably. But she's being consoled by family. And then it's the bedroom on the right. And as you walk in, I find the young lad laid out on the floor, topless, with a paramedic giving CPR. Yeah. What can we do to help? First thing, let's just get in and get help in. Yeah. The paramedics like to use the police officers to give CPR so that they can...
Compression.
Yeah, and they can give out medical aid. So I've started, get down, and I've given CPR to this young lad. I've given CPR before, but never to a child. The thing I remember the most vividly, the feeling of like touching this 15-year-old's chest, how cold, like how gentle he was. Like the television adverts where like Vinnie Jones is doing a like life-saving, singing a song. All of that goes out your heads because they don't tell you about the breaking of the bones.
Yeah, the crack.
And and the noises. When you're doing it on a dummy, a plastic dummy, it doesn't feel real. Pushing down, applying pressure to a human body.
Vomit and bile and all sorts coming out of their mouth, as well as gas and air. And
exactly, it gets real quickly. I could feel his ribs breaking underneath me. I mean, it's confirmed that that's good pressure. That's what should happen to give good solid CPR. I made the mistake of looking at his face. Don't know why I did it.
Makes it a bit more real, doesn't it?
Yeah, I stared at the kid's face and I stared in his eyes, and his eyes looked lifeless. And I remember talking to him, sort of begging him to, please come back to life. Please breathe. Please just please like end this, and it can just be a good result of just getting back to life. And he wasn't. I remember looking at the paramedic, and I remember asking the paramedic, is he gonna come back? Can we save this kid?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I've been there.
We continued. We gave a full CPR service to this young lad. Sadly, he didn't make it. His life was pronounced extinct by paramedics within the address. But all I could remember, all I could feel on my hands was like this kid's skin on my hands, and the breaking of bones, and just like the last bits of air in his body leaving his body, and I pumped it out of him. And that really affected me. Like I remember.
Yeah, it's something we spoke about before, where they don't teach you. Well, maybe not teach you is the right word, but they don't sort of explain it to you that it's not just a case of seeing what you're going to see. It's all your senses come into play. Your smell, your sight, your touch.
Yeah, it's very engaging.
Your hearing, the hearing's
massive.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good point, because then when the paramedic has then told mum that a 15-year-old baby boy is no longer alive.